Transformers reviews, tech and the news, whatever else I use as a muse. Hit subscribe, I appreciate the views. Influences interest on YouTube.
Hey, thank you for joining me. This is Influence. Today I got the Remix RMX-11 Tempo, Ocular Max, MMC, whatever you want to call them. This is their line of tapes that turn into the minions, but they're the life-size tapes. So they're the same size as real tapes, and they scale pretty much on point for me as far as the robots. I think this is the scale that I want. Now, the tape doesn't fit into the robot, of course, into blaster, any blaster, because it's just a big tape, life size. But yeah, I know you're like, what is he doing? Why does he have it like this? Because this is how it comes, and this is how I'm going to do it. Change it into the lion, and then change it back into the tape for you. All right, so let's get into this review. I don't have much as initial thoughts. I love it. I've been waiting for it. You know, there's a few wonky things about it that I don't really like, but for what it does, like it's a hard engineering thing. I think, you know, I'm not an engineer. What am I? All right, so let's go. Accessories. You get it in this package, small package. It's their normal package, unless you got the 2-pack, which I got before. And it comes like this, wrapped up. You have it in the tape case. Has a card. I'll show that in a minute. This is cool because it's like the tape stuff. You know, if you know cassette tapes, you know what I'm talking about. But it's the directions as well. So you fold it like this, and there you go. You have the directions in there. And these directions are pretty good, but MC's directions, I don't know if Peak does. I know he does one, but I didn't use his video. I used actual MMC's video, but I'm not sure if that was Peak in that video. Peak for life. Shout out to him. I've been watching his videos for a long time. His live streams are always dope. And here you go. Now, off the bat, I don't think I have this transformed back all the way right. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's the actual bot, but you also get a card since we're doing accessories, and his guns are on him, so there's not much there. So let's get into the figure. Shouldn't be a long one today. This is what I was talking about. Again, I'm not sure. When I got it, it was like secure, and I don't want to like secure like this. But now it won't stay like that, and I'm thinking it's something in here that has to be exactly right, and this one stayed. See, it keeps popping out. But so like I said, I'm thinking there's something in here that I don't have right, maybe. Anyway, so let's get this transformed. There ain't much to say about the tape part. It looks like a tape from the outside, but there is no decals or anything. I know repo labels will probably have a field day with this to make it look like a tape, but I don't care because I'm going to have it in lion mode. So you pull this out. We're just getting right into the transformation. Pull this out. Chapters in the description as well if you need them. Pull this out. Flip this down, pull this out here, flip this down, flip this up this way, flip this up here, again over here. A lot of stuff is just mirrored, so you flip that over, flip these like that, flip these like that. So you got that. You can pull these arms out of here, which kind of get them out, and then put them down, and I just get them like that for now. Again, pull these out here like this, and you may have to move these around to get it where you want it. Again, I can't. There we go, like that. Get this out of here. Now pull this head. You can pull this out like that, push that until it's like this, and then you can move this down here like that. You can see this part in there, and it'll be like this. This will be the final. Then you can move this out here on this side, this out here. If you hear like tapping and stuff in the background, it's storming outside right now. And just leave it like that, and then you can get this out. There's a tab here, and the foot is kind of like tabbed in between the toes, so you can kind of pull this down a tad bit and then move him up. You can also move this all the way up too as well, so you can get this out of here. It's just the other side that you're putting together. So again, move this down. I just move this out and leave it down like that. Do the same thing over here, kind of pull it out and move it down, and then put the legs like that. Pull his tail out now. Now his head comes out a little bit off the, it's kind of like in. So you see that little space comes out, and then you can kind of keep it there. You can move these down here like this. The whole thing, not just this part. This part will move too. Then you leave that like that. Now you're ready to move this like this, and this part goes up. So you're moving it at the same time, if you can understand that. And you can see it kind of, this is going down at the same time this is going around. And there you go. Now with this, you want to pull this up here, and you can move this arm over. And now you have all this up. Move this up here and snap it into place. Then you got to get in here, which is kind of hard at times, but you can do it. Move the little gun barrel up. There you go. Over here is the same thing. You move this arm up like that. Then you can move this all the way up and get the gun barrel up. There we go. Now this, you want to put together and then move this up. These two things, these flaps should go into here, and there you go. Get it like that. You can move these arms down just to get them out the way, and then move this down here like this and create this squared off piece. Tabs in, has a couple tabs. Then you move these pieces down and they square off up here and tab in up here. Then they're tabbed in. Now you can move the legs how you need them, the hands, the arms. Over here, you don't have to do that because it's already like that. Let's see. Oh no, maybe both of them you got to do. So maybe I'm bugging. I don't know. Maybe I didn't do that before, but that could have something to do with the beginning, what I was talking about. Then you have these out here like this, and you can move these all the way up. I'll situate it later. Then you can move this down here. This part slides and you move the legs back. You slide this part all the way up under here. Kind of. And there you go. Make sure you put the ears, you can put the ears up The ears are down like this, so it fits in that little slot. So you put them up. And yeah, you don't have no accessories to put on because they're already here. Got the feet and the lion. So here you go. So first we got Jaguar, which is Ravage. It's MMCs. And then we got Frenzy. His gun is kind of limp. He needs some Viagra there. There you go, his Decepticon counterparts. Let's move these out the way. Then you got Blaster here. And I think that is a great scale. Like, I love that scale. I love how they look together. The yellows are almost the same, not quite, but it doesn't matter. They don't need to be the same. I don't care. And let's compare him with Blaster's minion that he came with. And here is the Masterpiece size comparison. And of course, I think this is a much better scale. You know, and Tate, of course, he fits in there. He doesn't, but who cares? I don't care. He'll never be in there. He's going to be on the shelf next to him. So I just think this is a better representation of how big they were, what scale they were in, and compared to the robot. So I can't wait. I can't wait for the rest of them. Over articulation, the head goes down about that much, goes up about that much, and it can go side to side a lot, actually. Mouth opens a lot. Got teeth and painted in there. So that's good. Ears can go up and down if you want. Legs go up. They go up like that. Up like that. He has a elbow right here that gets you 90. And his foot goes all the way back like that. All the way up. And it's on a ball joint, so you get a rocker all the way around, which is cool. You get a little, you can get like some waist articulation where you can have him, I think you can actually have him sitting down. You could probably figure out like how to do this a little better than I did, like maybe like this. You can have him sitting down like that if you want. Have him up. Of course, there's these legs right here. They're on ball joints, so you get the full range out. Move this out a little bit. It is pretty tight. The legs are tight right at the bend. So I guess that's good. Get the full range. And you saw this. It's kind of like full range elbow. Knee, I guess that's a knee. And then the foot, you can go all the way back like that and all the way forward. And of course, it's on a ball joint, so you get the rocker and all of that. These can move, you know, you can have it up more like that if you like it, or you can have it more like that. Just all depends on you. And then the tail, you can move all the way down and go up about this far, but it stays pretty much wherever you want it. So you can get all that action going on. I don't know if this neck, oh, it moves like this too, so you can get kind of like that and get some emotion out of it. So that's cool, and I showed that already. So yeah, that's pretty much it. No complaints with me. This is going on my shelf just like this, and happy to have it. Can't wait for the other ones. All right, so let's go back to tape mode just for the fun of it. So I'll pull this back like that. Leave that out there. Move this down. Let me show it like this. Move this up here like that. Like that. And gotta kind of move these arms out the way so you can move this up here. Once that's up there, then you can I move these in and these in to prepare to get that right. Move these in and these in. Then you move this like this. And here's where you try to move. Let me see if I remember. Yeah, you want to move this way, but then you're moving this way. It kind of does it by itself a little bit, but not much. And you see you're moving right here. And you can move this up like that. You get it situated kind of in this realm. I moved the tail up just because it was in the way. Then if these things aren't down all the way like they should have been, just move them down right then. And there you are. Now I'll push this head in so I don't forget, because I will forget. Then it's a problem. Now this right here, you can just move this down here and move this down in here where it's supposed to go. Then you get these legs situated, the tabs right there that you put in that little slot. Kind of get it there, and then this goes up in here and kind of goes into like that. There you go. Over here is the same way. You move this into this gap in here. Kind of there you go. It's in a little better position to have less of a gap there. That's what I was trying to do. Then you can unfurl these. Move the arms. I put the arms down there like that. Unfurl these, snap them in right there. Then the back side, snap them in again. Now these arms right here, you want to move around. So you got that right there. Just like the side of the tape. And you got the ball joint showing. So it's like that. I think the ball goes this way. And that might have been what I had wrong before. So yeah, I think the paw goes that way, where the paw's pointing out. If the head's this way, the paw points out this way, like that. And you move this over here. Do the same thing here. Get the ball joint together. Turn this like that, and you want to turn this. Let me move this out. I don't know if I did. I think you're supposed to move this before. Yeah, I think it was supposed to be moved before. Not sure why. There we go. Now is where it should be. Then you can get this back together, and paw is out again, as I was saying. Goes like that. You can move this down here in here like this. just up here like that. Flip these around. And push this over. And kind of get it locked in. Again, push this over here and get it locked in. Not sure what the problem is in here. That's probably my biggest complaint. Can't seem to get these locked in correctly. But it could be, like I said, it could be something I'm doing wrong. But you want to pull these pieces up like that, and then you get this in here, and it should tab in. There's a little circle that tabs into that circle. And again, it's not going in right. I just don't know what I did wrong. But then you push this down, and I can't find it. I can't find it. What I'm doing wrong right there. Anyhow, this is it. Basically, if you can figure that part out right here, I'm sure it's a piece that I'm not seeing, I'm missing. And just for comparison, here's the masterpiece scale, I guess. This is real masterpiece scale. All right, so thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And I will get up with you in another one.
Life ain't over, life ain't over, life ain't over, life ain't over. As long as you're alive, you can give another try and take it real high if you want it.